trying to tie this back into the role of compliance and the role of the compliance professional. I represent 150,000 professionals in more than 100 countries all around the world. Now, the pace of compliance is, in fact, variable. Some countries embrace it significantly, others not so much. Now, where we are as professionals linking that into digitization, many countries are, in terms of products and services, are really embracing digitization in a lot of countries. Now, the problem that we have as compliance professionals, as those products and services are being developed, often compliance is not necessarily being involved when it should be. So there's a big issue as well around the fact that as professionals, many of you are not necessarily trained in the digital economy, don't have the skills and sets around all of those. And so what we're seeing is we're having to train compliance professionals differently. In almost all of our programs, we now have modules on digitization and how that impacts on compliance within the organization. That's a compulsory component in all of our master's degrees coming down. I also notice here, though, in Russia, many of the universities now have master's degrees and digitization, and the digital economy is an important component in many of those programs in many of your universities and colleges here in Russia. So my approach in relation to the issues that we're dealing with here is that we have to make sure that the talent that is available in terms of compliance matches the pace of digitization in the businesses. Now, that needs a new collaboration between the business and the compliance division. People who are specialists in data and digitization should be incorporated as part of the teams. They should shadow the SMEs who are working within the industry sectors. So what we're going to be doing moving forward is training compliance professionals to have a better understanding of digitization and the product so they can do their jobs properly, make sure that the specialists are part of compliance divisions as well, so that there's job shadowing, sharing of information, and it becomes an integrated process. It's too late if when these products and services are being created, compliance is not involved and merely comes in down the line. They have to be in from the beginning. That's the important message. So my issue is we don't currently have the talent in compliance to match the growth and pace of digitization. We need to change the way we're training our professionals. We need to change the content of the programs, and there has to be a closer collaboration between compliance subject matter experts and, in fact, the digital specialists as part of the same team.